Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to our online class. This class is arranged for class 6, subject Bangladesh and Global Studies. This is Abdul Mannan, assistant teacher, Bangladesh and Global Studies. Dear students, our today's topic, Chapter 9, Lesson 4 and 5. Today, I will discuss Chapter 9, Lesson 4 and 5. In our previous class, I have discussed Chapter 9, Lesson 3 and 2 and 3. Okay, today I will discuss Lesson 4 and 5. The headline of Lesson 4 and 5 is Action Plan for Prevention and Control of Environmental Problem in Bangladesh. Then I will discuss MCQ from book and creative questions from book. Okay, now let's start. Students, open your book and listen attentively. Okay, Lesson 4 and 5, Action Plan for Prevention and Control of Environmental Problem in Bangladesh. People of Bangladesh suffer from various problems because of environmental problem. In our country, we have suffered from various types of problems. Why? Because of environmental problem. We have suffered from various types of disease also. So should we let this problem occur? There is a question. Should we let these problems occur? Answer is no, never. We should not let these problems occur. The United Nations has taken many measures in this regard. United Nations, you know, this is an international organization. The United Nations has taken many measures and many steps in this regard. And our government has also taken some steps. Our government has also taken some steps to prevent environmental problem. All of us, including children, should be conscious of it. So all of the people of Bangladesh, and including children, should be conscious about this action plan, about these steps to control of environmental problem. We should bear in mind that the action plan. Okay. Now we'll discuss action plan. Action plan. Number 1. Will not cut down trees unnecessarily. Most important step. Will not cut down trees unnecessarily. Okay. Number 2. Will not release excreta here and there. Excreta means stool. Will not release excreta here and there. And number 3, will not throw garbage here and there. Will not throw garbage here and there. Will throw garbage in the proper place, in bin. Number 4, will not spit on roads. This is other important for us. Will not spit on roads. And number 5, will be conscious of banning movement of the vehicles emitting black smoke. We know in our country most of the vehicles is old and unhealthy, so they are emitting black smoke more. So we will be conscious of banning movement of the vehicles emitting black smoke. The next action plan. Will raise public awareness not to build industrial factories near locality. So, we'll raise public awareness. Why? Not to build industrial factories in near locality. Near locality, will not build industrial factories. The next, will dispose domestic rubbish in proper place. We shall never dispose solid waste in the drains. Most important, especially in city area, we shall never dispose solid waste in the drains. So we'll dispose domestic rubbish in the proper place. The next one, will not disturb pitch by using microphones unnecessarily, because microphone create a high sound, and this is the one of the reasons of sound pollution. So will not disturb pitch by using microphones unnecessarily. And the next one, will not cause noise pollution in the areas like hospitals, educational institutions, libraries and offices. Near the hospitals, educational institutions, libraries and offices will not noise and will not create noise. And the next one, will not cut hills. Most important, another, will not destroy, will not cut hills. Okay, the next slide, action plan. Will not throw waste in rivers, canals, lakes and seas. Will not throw our garbage, our waste in rivers, canals, lakes and seas. The next one, will not destroy any natural wealth including forest, hills and rivers. We know forest, hills and rivers is our natural wealth, so will not destroy this natural wealth, I mean forest, hills and rivers. The next one, will plant trees and take care of them. Will plant more trees and take care of them. The next one, will stay near nature. If we want to take ourselves healthy, so we have to stay near nature. The next one, will know the man-made cause. We will know the man-made causes of pollution and take preventive measures. Because our pollution is, our environment is polluting by the man. So we will know the man-made causes of pollution and take preventive measures. We'll give priority on the balance of nature and environment in development work. We'll give priority. We have to give priority on the balance of nature and environment in development work. When we will do the development work, we have to priority of nature and environment. We have to give priority the balance of nature and environment. And then the last one, we'll consider the balance of environment in selection and use of own food, dress and other things. So we have to consider the balance of environment in this selection. What? When we use own food, dress and other things. There is the action plan of to control and to prevent the environmental problem, environment pollution. So all of the people, including you, have to be conscious about this action plan and to maintain and try to maintain this action plan. Okay, dear students, we have completed already our chapter. Now we will discuss exercise from book. At first we will discuss MCQ from your book. You see in the slide MCQ, multiple choice questions. Question number 1, what is the main element of nature? Dear students, read this question. What is the main element of nature? Answer is light. Gas, light, forest, crops. So answer C, light. Light is the main element of nature. Question number 2, for the increase of population, number of slums in the city increase, river water gets polluted, the amount of carbon dioxide increase. For the increase of population, which one of the following is correct? And correct answer is C. 2 and 3, river water get polluted and the amount of carbon dioxide increase, because overall collectively increase of population of the world. River water gets polluted, the amount of carbon dioxide increase. 2 and 3. Answer C. The next. Okay, dear students, read this stream and answer question number 3 and 4. Azad built up a shop factory in his village, cutting trees and filling up ponds. People are utterly disturbed by the noise of the machine. Azad's uncle, returning from job, came to village and advised people to plant trees in open space. He cleaned the mud canals to flow water. Okay, there are two types of activities. One type of activities is done by Azad and another type of activities is done by Azad's uncle. Okay, now you see the question. Question number 3. What are called the activities of Azad? What are called the activities of Azad? Man-made environmental problems. Number B, nature created environmental problems. Number C, man's effort to conquer nature. And number D, man's dependence on nature. So what is the answer? Answer is A, the man-made environmental problems. Azad activities is man-made environmental problems because he cutting down trees and filling up ponds and create noise by the machine. So this is man-made environmental problems. And 4, which one is the result of the activities of Azad uncle? Which one of the result of activities of Azad uncles? The sea level will rise. No, this is not. The fertility of soil will decrease. No. Soil erosion will increase. No, this is not answer. And answer is D. Biodiversity will be saved. The result of Azad's uncle is biodiversity will be saved because his activities is he advised people to plant trees in open space and he cleaned the mud canals to flow water. So the result of these activities is biodiversity will be saved. Okay, dear student, next I will discuss creative questions from your book. Creative questions. You see in the slide there is a picture and 4 questions. This picture is indicate a factory or industry. This picture is shown a factory or industry. Okay, question number A. What is the main source of light and heat? Question number B. How has man started dominating nature? Explain. Question number C. Which problem is reflected in the above picture? Which problem is reflected in the above picture? And question number D. What the children like you can do to solve this problem? Okay, now I will discuss the answer of this question, of this creative question. Okay, dear students, see and listen carefully. Question number A. What is the main source of light and heat? The answer, the sun is the main source of light and heat. Question number B. How has man started dominating nature? Explain. Answer, you see, to control natural elements of environment, man has started dominating nature. People have used science and technology to dominate nature. They used to current of water. People used to current of water to move machine. They are collecting water from rivers and canals for cultivation. Human beings have constructed buildings, houses and other infrastructures on the land. They produce electricity by the using of sunlight and air. In this way, man has started dominating nature. In this way, man has started dominating nature. This is the answer of question number B. Now we will discuss question number C. C number question you see in the slide. Which problem is reflected in the above picture? Okay, the answer, environmental problem is reflected in the above picture. We know there is a close relationship between man and environment. Human beings is affected by the nature, but it's violated when humans started conquering the nature. Okay, because of people different unscrupulous deeds. Because of people different unscrupulous deeds, and the nature is now on the verge of destruction by losing its ecological balance, and environment is polluted by different way. The first part you see, and now you will match the answer with your stream. In the above stream, the similar problem is reflected. People are building houses, various types of industries, mills and factories, cities by the dominating over nature for their own sake. Okay? Consequently, humans are destroying fertile land and filling up the water bodies. Fertile land and filling up the water bodies, people. In this stream, a picture of factory is shown. This factory is emitting black smoke and various types of dust and making sound. Mills and factories and industry. This is contaminating the air, water and sound. As a result, our environment is polluting day by day. So, now conclusion. So, it can be said that the stream is reflected the environmental pollution. In this way, you will write the answer of this question. Which problem is reflected in the above picture? Okay, now question number D. The next slide, question number D. What the children like you can do to solve this problem? The answer, to solve the above problem, our new generations like us have many responsibilities. We have many responsibilities. Our environment is polluting different way, which is the main reason of global warming. Our environment is polluting different way, and this pollution is the main reason of global warming. To solve these environmental issues, we can take various types of steps. Such as we should adopt social awareness. Number 2, we should plant trees and not cut down trees unnecessarily. And number 3, we will not throw garbage here and there. We will dispose domestic rubbish in the proper place. And we should aware about noise pollution. We can take these types of steps to prevent, to control the environmental problem, environment pollution. And will not destroy hills and forests. We'll stay near nature. And last one, we'll give priority on the balance of nature and environmental development work. This is not what work, environmental development work. The conclusion, so it can be said that if we implement above action plan, we will protect to our environment from pollution. This is the answer of the question number D. Okay, dear student, now next creative question. Creative question number 2. Okay. In the short way, I have given the answer of this question, but first creative question I have given full answer. Question number 2. Eminent businessman Mr. Monir Hossain lives in a luxurious flat in the aristocratic areas of Dhaka. His children play music at a loud sound that often disturbs his neighbors. His apartment building has own generator to supply electricity. This is the step. Mr. Monir Hossain and his children activities is shown in this scheme. So the Question number A. Since when man has tried to conquer nature? B. How the basic elements of nature affect human life? And the C. What type of problem is being created by the things used by Mr. Moni Hussain? Describe. What type of problem is being created? And D. Do you think you have any responsibility to get rid of this problem, to overcome this problem? Give your opinion in the light of the textbook. Okay, in this stream, you see Mr. Moni Hussain lives in a luxurious flat and his children play music at a loud sound. Play music at a loud sound. So sound pollution is occurring. He has occurred a sound pollution, and his apartment building his own generator to supply electricity. Generator also making a sound, high sound. So it's another reason of sound pollution. Now you see the answer short way. Answer question number A. Since when man has tried to conquer nature? Answer. When man came to stable position by doing cultivation, from then they started to conquer the nature. When the man to stable position in the by doing cultivation, then they started to conquer the nature. The question number B. How the basic elements of nature affect human life? How? Answer. The basic elements of nature are soil, air, water, and light. You know, the sun gives us light and heat. The sun gives us light and heat. Trees on soil grow up with the help of water, air, heat, and light. On the basis of the elements, man's life on the earth has been possible. This is the answer of this question. Okay. Question number C. You see in the slide. Question number C. What type of problem is being created by the things used by Mr. Moni Hussain? What type of problem? Already we have discussed. You see in this stream again, the Mr. Moni Hussain live in luxurious flat in the aristocratic area of Dhaka, and his children play music at a loud sound. So sound pollution, and his apartment building has own generator to supply electricity. So generator also produces a high sound. This is another reason of sound pollution. So the answer, how to write the answer, I have given some instruction. You will prepare the answer of this question. At first you will write, sound pollution is being created by the things used by Mr. Moni Hussain. At first you will write this sentence. Then you will write how and why is sound pollution created. Then you will mention esteem in incidents and match with answer. Esteem incidents you will write. Then you will write effects of sound pollution on the environment. What are the effects of sound pollution on the environment? You will write. Then last sentence you will write the conclusion. Last sentence you will write the conclusion. Okay, and question number D. D number question. Do you think you have any responsibilities to get rid of this problem? To get rid of means to overcome of this problem. Give your opinion in the light of the textbook. How to write the answer? I have given an instruction, you see. At first you will write, yes, I think we have many responsibilities to overcome this problem of sound pollution. We have many responsibilities to overcome this problem of sound pollution. At first you will write this sentence. Then you will write your duties from book to remove sound pollution. In your book already we have discussed some action plan to control, to prevent the environment pollution. In this action plan there are some points how to overcome sound pollution. So you will include this action plan, these points. Then you will write the conclusion. In this way you will prepare answer of this question. Okay, dear students, today we have discussed lesson 4-5 all, and we have discussed MCQ from your book and 2 creative questions. creative question 1 and 2. Now I have given some homework. You will complete this homework at your home. Number 1, memorize all action plan from book. I have already included in the slide all of the action plan. You will memorize at first. Then memorize CQ1. Already I have given all of the answer of CQ1. You will write and memorize. And prepare CQ2. CQ2 I have given answer question number A and B. And you will prepare question number C and D. I have given instructions, you see. So dear students, you will prepare these 3 activities. You will complete. Okay. Dear students, it's all for today. Thank you. Thank you all.